Venezuela's Hugo Chavez dies after a long battle with cancer, and consumers warned to brace themselves for another fuel hike next month. I'm Richard Brooks. Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez has died after a long battle with cancer. The 58-year-old president, who had been ailing for months after surgery and medical treatment in Cuba, died in Caracas after returning to Venezuela last month. UN Chief Ban Ki-moon was told about his death while giving a press conference in New York.
This is the first time that I hear from you that he has passed away. As a president of Venezuela, he has been making his own contributions to his own country's development. At the same time, as a Secretary General, while I will be able to issue a more formal statement, I'd like to convey my deepest condolence to the families and people and government of Venezuela on the loss of President Chavez on that. You'll have further statement from me.
Consumers have been warned to brace themselves for another fuel hike next month. Petrol went up by 81 cents a litre at midnight, diesel by 58 cents a litre, and illuminating paraffin went up by 76 cents a litre. Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan announced a 23 cents fuel levy in his budget speech, which comes into effect in April. Motorists are already feeling the pinch.
95 200. The problem is, we got kids to take to school, so this affects us a lot because even the food prices will go up. It's very bad.
Well, we look at the price and we cannot fight against it. But I mean, if we can get Sasol maybe for cheaper, because we are a refinery for Sasol. Why can't we get it cheaper?
Disaster. It's a disaster in my life. As a student, I'm on my way to university, so I've filled up now. It's really tough.
The SA Human Rights Commission says support from police leadership is vital to reducing incidents of police brutality. The last few months have seen several incidents of civilians dying at the hands of the police. In the latest case, 8 police officers are facing murder charges after a Mozambican taxi driver died of his injuries following an alleged assault in Daveyton on Gauteng's East Rand. HRC CEO Kayam Ahmed.
Training is one thing. The ability to implement what you've learned in the training is a completely separate issue. And this is really creating a conducive working environment for police officers to implement what they've learned, providing support to police officers who have experienced traumatic events, and this happens on a daily basis. And this really requires leadership at the highest levels of the police service to ensure that the support mechanisms are put in place.
Members of Parliament have ordered the Basic Education Department to sort out its data collection system regarding the delivery of textbooks in Limpopo. This as the department officials conceded that their figures were not accurate. The department's officials briefed the Basic Education Oversight Committee yesterday on progress in the delivery of textbooks to schools, focusing on Limpopo, where there have been serious shortages. The DA's Shadow Minister on Basic Education, Annette Lovemore.
In January, we were told by the head of department in Limpopo that there was a 99% delivery of textbooks. We were told today that there was only 90% delivery of textbooks. In January, we were told that within 10 days, there would be a total mop-up of all the shortfall of textbooks. Today, we are told by the 8th of March, there will be that mop-up. So your guess is as good as mine as to how much the shortfall actually is and by when the mop-up will actually have taken place.